Good morning. Good morning. It is Sunday here in Tallahassee and pretty much all around the world. It is now 11 o'clock here in Tallahassee and Eastern Daylight Time, and welcome to all of you. Of course, those of you that have been following me know, hey Jessica, Deborah, know exactly all of my interesting things that happened to me, hey Rita, that happened to me with technology. So I decided, hey Jess, let me get you down for a card. I decided that I was going to fix one more time my, and I'm hoping that you're hearing me better today. Please let me know that, because Rita, good, because I am using the mic again, because last week and the time before people were saying, Olivia, yay, okay, I now have my 3 people for cards. Olivia, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Jess, because last week I was told that it was not loud enough. So I made sure that on my iPad, I turned the volume up as far, Agnes, good morning. I made sure that I turned up the volume as far as it would go, and I'm wearing the mic again. So I'm glad that that's working well. As you notice, I have on orange glasses, and I have to share why. This is my birthday month, and notice it's not birthday, it's birthday month, because, thank you, Ruth, because this is really important, because we should celebrate every day for ourselves. It doesn't really matter. But I found out that this is the color, and these are the glasses that I've been wearing, because I bought myself a gift, and it's called Color Astrology. And it's really a cool book, because what it does is tell you what the color is. Morning, Ange. The color is for your birthday. And for me, being August 19th, it is vibrant orange. Vibrant orange. I love that color. So I actually have a wall that Ruth helped me paint in that color, so it works out perfectly, absolutely perfectly. So for those people that will be doing a reading with me this month, and especially for your sun sign, I will include that in there. Good morning, Sandra. That will be for those of you that sign up for the special this month, which is the sun sign reading at half price. Brenda, yay! That it is, I'll include that in the reading, because it is really cool to know what your personal color is. Now, I'm always wearing these colors, the green turquoise and the blue turquoise and lavender, because those are my business colors. That's the energy of my business. But orange seems to be my personal color, and I'm loving it. So today we're going to talk about the moon aspects. And it's very interesting, because we've got a lot of things going on. The moon is in Aries today, and the moon is now square, which is a challenging aspect to Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. And the moon is also together with Mars, conjunct Mars in Aries. So we've got a lot of fire energy going on with the sun in Leo, and now Mars and the moon in Aries. But I wanted to explain a couple of things about the planets themselves and their position. Now, we all know that what planets are closest to the sun, and how we learned our rhyme as we were in school about how the progression of the planets and what the order was. But our personal planets are the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. They are that first layer, the closest to the sun. So those are our personal planets. And they're really called personal planets because they change quickly. Their orbit is smaller. It's not a long orbit that takes a long time like the outer planets. And Mars then is part of the inner planets because of the asteroid belt that happens after Mars. So these are our personal planets. And so whenever we focus on these planets, we're getting aspects that are right now, that are happening to us immediately. So, and then are changing quickly, especially like the moon. Now, the Jupiter and Saturn are our social planets, and here they are together. Jupiter, Saturn, Saturn now is still in Capricorn. We'll be going into Aquarius. those are our social planets. And I want to talk about that because it does relate not only to our life now, but also to what's happening around us. Now, the generational planets are the outer planets. Those are the ones that really move slowly. That's Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. We're talking, 20 years, 12 years, 17 years. These are how long those planets can stay in a sign. And right now, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is in Pisces, and Pluto is in Capricorn. So this creates this generational, we're going to see over 20 years different changes. But most importantly, what I want you to kind of think about is that not only the further a planet away is it becomes more about we than me. The closer the planet, the more it changes, then it's about me. It's all about me, especially with Aries now, the moon in Aries. And the further the planet goes out, because it's a generational thing, it's about we. So think about now. So Sun is your identity, Mercury is your thoughts, Venus is feelings, and Mars is action. Think about all of that just happening now. So Jupiter, let's talk about the social planets, because that's where I really want to focus before we talk about the moon aspects. So Jupiter is about consensus and coherence. It's about justice and morals. It's about what we desire and how we want to see it happening. So here we are getting all of those together. Saturn's rings are the rules and the responsibility. So here we have Mars right now activating, and Mars is actually going to stay in Aries until January. So Mars is telling us what we need. That's that action. What is it that we want? And we're seeing it happen, not only with ourselves making changes, but what's happening in the outer world. Jupiter is about what is that consensus? What is the solution? How do we all figure this out? And when we don't have consensus, then we have irritation and we have problems happening. And Saturn then is the rules. The rules don't apply if we don't have consensus. So Mars is our action, Jupiter is our consensus, and Saturn are the rules that come out of that. So I thought that was, and this is some new research that I just came upon, and I thought that was really interesting because Jupiter and Saturn come together, conjunct, on December 21st of this year, which is the winter solstice, which is again another changing time where we're changing seasons. They come together at that time. So the winter solstice then, with Jupiter and Saturn coming together, is 0 degrees Aquarius. So as I mentioned earlier, this full moon in Aquarius that we just had is like a prelude to 2021 and what the dawning of the age of Aquarius is looking like, and we actually move into that. So we're moving into that, the we, not the me so much, and the consensus, and we're moving into that time. So that's really exciting. So right now, Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn are squaring the moon, and now the moon is conjunct Mars. So we not only have action, we also have the consensus and the time to set the rules. So what's happening right now is we're going to be able to see it. So it may feel like an inner crisis for you, personally, and that can happen. And it may feel like an outer crisis, especially if we watch the news much, which I tend to not do a whole lot, because I don't want to be in a state of crisis. I want to be in a state of intending what's coming about. So we've got the social planets involved in creating this new age of Aquarius, this new way of doing things. A good time to create a mantra of positivity right now. How do you want it to look? How do you want it to feel? Because the moon is about our feelings. We've got that action-oriented, and it may be, like I said, a little unsettling, especially with it conjunct Mars. But how are you going to, what is the solution? Now that I've laid this groundwork, what is the solution? How do we proceed? What are we going to do with this information? Are we going to help create the world that we want to see? Not only our own inner world, but our outer world as well. We have that amazing opportunity to do that. And what is the intention that you want to set for yourself? How do you see that? Now, I've been saying for a while, we're all whole, healthy, and well. And I think that's really important to understand that we really are whole, healthy, and well. And I added into that loved, because at some time and at some point we begin to feel that that's not happening for me. By the way, I just looked and it's now 11:11. So is that not the perfect opportunity to create a mantra? I am whole, healthy, and well. I am love. I am loved. I am confident. I am capable. I am connected. I see my life flowing easily and freely toward my desires. I love my connection to family and friends. I love my life. These are the positive intentions that we can create right now. Now, this is, and by the way, if you have your own mantra, I'd love it if you had commented here. What is your mantra that you use through these times that we're not sure whether it's up or down? We have to stay level. We have to stay balanced. That's important to our own self and how we feel about who we are and those people that we love. So what is your mantra? I'd love it if you shared. I wake up in the morning and say, I love my life. Right now, they're not with me. Right now, I have a new set of puppies that I'm watching, and it is Griffin, and Lucy. And I dropped off the boys that I usually have here. Their mommy and daddy picked them up, and now I have two new ones that I can love on. And it is wonderful to look into the eyes of an animal to have them be your teacher. Everything always works out for me. Thank you, Angie. I love that. Everything, I'm going to add that to the list here. Everything, and I'll actually post these. Everything always works out for me. What I'll do is post these in the comments after we're finished. Works out for me. I'd love, please share, because this is really, really important to know what your own personal mantra is, because not just for yourself, but you're able to also help someone else with that. This is really, to look into, anyway, I was talking about the dogs, because they just know that everything is going to work out for them, like Angie says. They know that I'm going to feed them. They know that I'm going to love on them. They know that I'm going to take them for a walk. They have a high expectation that life is good. I wake up in the morning and remind myself that I'm fierce. No obstacle stops me. Very good. I am fierce. No, there is no obstacle that stops me. I like that, Jess. Okay, I'm writing these down because I do want to put them in the comments. It is important for us to get together to hold on to this. That's what this color thing is all about, because it is recognized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that is the simplest prayer you can always say is thank you. So thank you times 3. Yes, exactly. I love this. I love this. Please, some more. Please contribute, because this is really, really good, because it's not just for you. You're now able to share it with others, and that's what's really important. I really, really love that. Oh my gosh, this is really nice. Well, in this positive space, let's now see what the cards are for Jessica, Rita, and Olivia. Now, and remember, I just happened to say it now today. It's not in the notes. But the sun sign element reading that's on special is all of those elements that are part of your sun sign. And if you know, it's fine for a rising sign as well. But let's just take those elements of your sun sign. And how do you harness them? How do you leverage them for success? And how do you also harness and leverage them to avoid or minimize any bumps in the road? That's what this reading is about. It's just 30 minutes, and it's also half price. And what I'll include with it is the color astrology. I really think that's really exciting, and I really, really love that. Okay, Let me shuffle one more time, and the first one is Jess. Now, keep in mind, this is a personal card for Jessica, and this is how we do the online tarot gallery reading once a month. But there will be a message for everyone in this as well. Okay, so here we go. All right, Jess. Miss Fierce Jess. Okay, this is the Prince of Cups. I really like this card because it's so beautiful with all of the blue in it and how it resonates. Pure love. The cup is full to overflowing of love. What I'm feeling from this, Jess, is someone's coming into your life, if they're not already here, that you are there. This is really the true person that you want, that you are heartfelt connected with. So if it hasn't and it's really a heart connection, a true heart connection, no matter what has happened in the past, you have now grown and changed to be this loving person, to attract another loving person into your life. So this feels really, really good. I think you've had this card before, and it's related more to your work and what you're doing, but this feels more personal to me in that it is about someone coming into your life that's really going to be special. Really special. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me shuffle again. And Rita. So I'm so glad the sound is better this time, because I know some people had a hard time last week. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is, now the other time we had a lot of pentacles. Now this time we're getting a lot of cups. So it is about the emotion and the feeling, and that's not a big surprise with the moon in Aries. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Oh, Jess, I'm so happy for you. This is so good for you to have the very best of luck, because I can feel the love to overflowing for you, Jess. I'm so happy for you. Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. I've now turned, like I said at the beginning, turned the volume up and wearing my mic again. So, Rita, Queen of Cups. Again, we've had a lot of cups, but we were talking about the moon today, so it's not a big surprise because we're talking about emotion and feelings. So the Queen of Cups, again, to overflowing. This is about your sharing the love, your overflowing with love, that you're bringing it to others. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I know right now you and Pamela are in a project. I'd love that, Jess. Please do. Please do. Thank you. This is about your, it's unlimited. This heart, this huge heart that you have, Rita, which we know anyway, but now it's being expressed even more so. And I know that you and Pamela are helping out Pam a lot right now while she's closing her business. And you're doing that with love. There's no obligation involved in that. That's not, and anything that we do with people that we care about should be out of love, not out of obligation. And that's what I'm feeling from you, Rita. It's just, as it's in this transitionary time for her, and you are there, and that is just beautiful. It's just such a beautiful thing. It really, really is. Okay, Olivia. My burning woman, Olivia. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. Again, cups. 7 of Cups. This moon, the aspects of the moon today are really reaching out to the cards. This is about choices. You have a lot of choices in front of you. Burning Woman was a big success for you. And, you know, you've taken this journey in life that a lot of people wouldn't do, but you have embraced it and made it an adventure with your kids, and plus running a business from the location that you're in. But now the world is opening up. Now more things are opening up for you, whether it be relationships, business opportunities, whatever it happens to be. This feels so good, Olivia. This is what you have been working towards for a long time. And now it's like the heavens have opened up and it's raining down on you so many different opportunities. Be selective, because the one thing about this card is that it has some options like this one here that would not be all that exciting, that we'd want to choose, but some are just truly delicious. So be selective in what you want, and I know that you will be. I know that you will be. But this just really feels good. So today was the day of the cups. Today was the day of the cards that radiated and showed cups. Now, so in light of that, let me just share this one thing. Those of you that do know me know that my husband passed away in 2007. And I happened to take a look at the date as I was writing things down to prepare, because I was doing research on the personal and social and generational planets. I wanted that to be more of an understanding. So anyway, just as an aside, today would have been our 45th anniversary. So that was just an interesting thought that came to me. So I'm just sharing it. Just wanted you to know. Olivia, let me know what happens, because I'd love to know how that progresses and the choices. Jess, please reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm excited for you. I truly am excited. Rita, you continue to share your heart. And all of you that are here, continue to share the love to those around you. Now, those of you that know Angie Reed, please, this Monday at, now, did we say 8? Let me look at the time, because Angie, now I forgot the time. Is it 8 o'clock? Yes, 8 o'clock on her page. She and I will be doing a Facebook Live Zoom together. And it's really exciting because we have something amazing to share. We have it's been divinely given to us to work together. And I am so excited, and it's really a blessing and such a privilege, because I love her to death. Yes, Who's in the Flow tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Angie's page. We are so excited to share this with you. I'm over the moon about it. It's just exciting. So please join us tomorrow on Facebook Live on Angie's page, and it will be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Again, I've posted the link for the Facebook response. They're still not allowing me to, they're letting me make posts, but if I wanted to share something, share a special link to my website, they're still not letting me do that. I have who knows, it doesn't really matter why, but somehow I have been reported being abusive and against their community standards. Those of you that know me, that is the total opposite of who I am. So if you could use that response link, that bit.ly Facebook response DC link that's in there, I would really, really appreciate it. And if I didn't post it, I'll go back and check it out and make sure that it's in there. Yes, Brenda, I'll look forward to seeing you there. Catherine, thank you so much. All of you, you always make my Sunday special. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And don't forget your mantra. This is the best day to really set up that mantra that you want to see this future. We're getting ready. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, literally. We started with that full moon at the beginning of the month. So here we are. Here we are. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. And remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now.